toes. Ha, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Like, yeah. Wanna party with me?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Houston Texans and the Minnesota.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Houston. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defense.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. In motion now, it's Collins. They look to run with Mixon. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown. And before the try,
previous
remember...
play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. They converge on him quickly. quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, step.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to get it to not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Slot receiver headed right. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. A big hole. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Sending a receiver right. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Reichard out now following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living.
Now how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this 1st half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut the deficit down to 4. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10. Here's Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
In motion now, it's Collins. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. And that is going to turn into an absolute disaster. What is going on there? On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards. 3rd and long. On the give, it's Jones. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Here's King to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Stephon Diggs and the rest of the Houston offense set to take over again. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Jones. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. He'll try the left side with Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. A run. It's Jones. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry now for Ty Chandler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here with Chandler. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one, taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Sim. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get... In motion now, it's Collins. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off?
And And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. From the gun, it's a dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Texans have it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Stroud. He's got his man Brown. And the Texans are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Now Stroud. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. What? The single game NFL record. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it. And now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they...
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Texans. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for two is unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Running left, it's Jones. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Jones. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Greg, they are picking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
A good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Credited for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Brandon Powell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Texans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play,